Hello traders around the world, welcome back to another video. Today is the 29th of February. We are in a leap year, so usually February ends with 28 days, but this year we are in a leap year, so it ends with another day extra. So today is a bonus day for the year, so let's enjoy it, because we will not get another one until 4 years time. Okay, so today is a blessed day. Comes once every 4 years. Right, enough. Today is another weekend review and a forecast as well. This week has been really good. The past 2 weeks has been really good, but this week has been another great week. Even though people are scared with what is going on in the market, you don't have to be scared if you know what you're looking for. And yeah, just don't risk too much, because the market is crazy right now. There's so many movements, which is what we traders want. Okay, if you know what you're looking for, this is the market to trade in. Okay, because there's lots of movement. When the market is quiet like this, okay, it's really hard to trade. But when it's lots of movement and you know what you're looking for, this is the market to trade. Okay, because they will move very dramatically, right? And I'll explain that. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about regarding this review is this pair, and why let's get rid of this, and why I was expecting this to rally. Okay, if you go back and listen to my last week analysis, you will get where all this is coming from. Let me look for my best two. This one here. You'll see where all this is coming from. Okay, this rally. This is the rally I anticipated on the 7th of February in here. Okay, that's the one I anticipated when it gave that candle there. I was anticipating that rally to happen here, but that week we did get punished and it went down, which is no problem. Why? Because if you have money management, it shouldn't kill you. So we did get the move down, but the move that I was expecting for has finally come through. This is a dream. Okay, now if you go back and watch my last week review, I talked about something very precise. I talked about this high on the 4 hour. I'm not doing a lot of pairs today, so I can talk a little bit about what led to me calling this price higher. I talked about this high and why it's very important. Okay, why this high is important. Like I said, they've driven price up. They drove it down first, and then make another lower low here, and then this was the first attempt to go higher, and then a retracement. So with this retracement, like I said, if it doesn't go down, then you'll be expecting a rally. Okay, so I was watching this high, and we did get that high broken on the 26th, which is look when the 26th is, which was on Wednesday. So Wednesday we came above that high. Straight away you know where price is going. But specifically, I said some traders, those who like to get in early on trades, had already positioned themselves with this. Okay, they already positioned themselves with this. Let's zoom in. They've already positioned themselves with this, okay, for a long. So what I would like to see is for them to be killed. What do I mean? For them to be taken out from their market. So when they are long here, definitely they will place their stop that low, right? And that is the low right there, and they kill them. And I said again, if price is gonna go down, there's a level I'll allow it to go to on the 4-hour, and that level was here. Okay, so right when we close the market in here, okay, that was, let's go back, 24th was there. Yeah, so I said that if it's gonna go down, I will allow till there. Okay, that's as far as price should go down, and then it shouldn't continue going down, then it should resume going higher. So we did get that right there, didn't even get there, and then the rest is history. We are now. Okay, so this is really good. I positioned myself as soon as we went above this high. Once we traded above this high, it gave every signal that, look, we are about to run higher. And I didn't give these targets because this wasn't the trade. The trade was on the pound dollar and then the pound CAD. But on this, I was watching that level and that level as the target. Okay, that level. I have this there and that there for extreme. So next week, these are the two, next week these are the two targets I'm looking for, but specifically this one. I'm watching this price. I'm watching this price here. For next week, we will get some sort of retracement. Now I don't know how far it's gonna go, so I'll talk about it a little bit when I go into the CAD, the pound CAD. I don't know how far it's gonna go, so when I talk about the pound CAD, I'll come back to this and talk about it. This is what I'm watching in that one. Okay, so on talk, but I'll not say much more about these levels. Once I finish talking about the CAD, I'll come back to this. Okay, so very good movement we've got so far, and it's giving us everything for us to go short on the pound, right? So let's have a look at the pound. I think okay, go into the daily and let's have a look. Okay, again, go back and listen to what I said last week. I said that I don't see price coming here because that's where my stop is, and I wanted to see Monday, Tuesday run higher, and then the rest of the week go down. We did get that, even though Monday gave us a down candle, which if we drop down to the lower time frame, I got excited already because Monday we got down and it started dropping, so I was already short, but like I said, my stop was here. Why there? Because this is where the trade will be invalid. Okay, anywhere in here you will stop that and it can still go down, but if it gets here, the trade is not good. Okay, so that's where you put your stop loss. In future, I'll teach how to do that, Okay, for now, just put your stop where the trade will be invalid. Means that if it gets there, the trade idea is not good, because this is meant to go down. If it gets here, it means that it's not going to go down anymore. That's what it means. So we did get Monday drop, and then Tuesday a rally. This, if you don't understand what you're looking for, this will scare you. Okay, this will really scare you off, because if price is meant to be going down, why should it go up? And that's one of the things I learned quite early in my mentorship, that if price is gonna go down, it has to go up first. It's as simple as that. If price is gonna go up, it has to go down first. So because the people that move this market, that's how they do business. Okay, it's like buying high, buying low to sell high, and then selling high to buy low. Okay, so if price is gonna go down, they will have to push it up, so that they, once it gets up here, the drop, they'll make more money in the drop. If they sell it here, they won't make as much as they will make here. So they will rather sell it high and then drop it, so they'll make more. So they buy here, sell it up, sell it there, and drop it, and they make more money. Because when they buy here, they close here, that's money, and they drop it, that's money. So you need to understand this concept, because if you don't, you will not survive in this market, because certain moves will not make sense to you. Okay, certain moves will not make sense to you. So understand this concept now, that when price is meant to go down, you go up first. Okay, and if price is meant to go up, you go down first. You've already seen that in most of my videos. I talk about it all the time. Okay, so pay attention to that. Let's remove what the drawing and get back to analysis. So I said that I don't want to see price come above here. Monday we dropped, Tuesday we started going higher, and then ultimately we dropped into the level that I was looking for, which was 27749. I did have them drawn, I just don't want to show you my chart. Actually, let's have a look. I don't think I drew it up on this. I drew it on the other one, but that was the 2749 was the level, and the other one was 26049. There. So these are the two levels I was watching, and we have hit the first one. Okay, so there's still room to fall. If Mr. EURJPY continues to rally, there's room to fall. I think what's going to happen is it's just causing some retracement. I don't want to see price come above this high. Okay, now it's not this anymore, it's that one. I don't want to see price come above here, because if it does, forget about the down movement. It's all up now, but I don't see that yet. Monday, Tuesday will decide, but it's giving a bounce. I don't like the way it bounced, but it is what it is. So I don't want to see price come above this high. If it does, it's not good. Okay, it will shift the market from going down to going up for the time being, and I will be interested to see how we open on Sunday, because I want to see price continue to roll over. Okay, I don't want to see this going on. So going forward, this is the next target. There is another one down here, which I have drew your attention to in last week's analysis. That's the level I'm watching. Okay, if we do get a dramatic drop, it has begun, okay, with this down candle. Okay, if it continues, then it should drop in here. Pay attention, because we are in a very volatile market condition, so this can even go beyond that. If it does, I'm looking here, but here will be something doable this week. Okay, very doable this week. I won't say much. Let's go to the next one. Right. Oh, this is the one I drew the levels. Okay, that's fine. So again, this is the daily. Let me go into counting days. So this is Friday, that's Thursday, that's Wednesday, that's Tuesday, that's Monday. So I'm going to talk a little bit about when the market opens, what to expect, right? So generally, when the market opens, okay, you don't know what it's going to do. Many people do analysis, and then when the market opens, everything goes completely the opposite way. Why is that? Based on my experience, when the market closes, okay, for the weekend, you don't know what is going on. You don't know what the central banks are doing. You don't know what Warren Buffett is thinking of. You don't know anything. Okay, your analysis is based on previous week, what has happened. It can change completely and do something completely opposite to what you expect. Okay, so when the market closes and you do your analysis, you have to be open to changing your opinion about the market, which is something I didn't used to do. It cost me a lot of money, because once I form an opinion over the weekend, I find it very, very hard to change it. Okay, I find it very, very hard to change it. Why? Because when the market closes and it plays in something like this weekend, it has placed in this, right? When it opens on Sunday and I've done my analysis, I expect my analysis to be exactly the same as I did it on the weekend. But because market closes on Friday, opens on Sunday evening, a lot of things can change, and things can change. You don't know what's going to happen. Therefore, you have to allow room for changes in the market condition. The reason why I'm saying this is this. Okay, we closed here. This is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. We closed here on Friday, right? This candle. All this was not there, so you wouldn't know. So let's do this. Yeah, let's cut all this off. There. Play just one. Okay, that's Friday. Oh, sorry. Stop. Replay again. Let me cut them off again, because I know I'm turning this into teaching, but it's really necessary if you want to understand price going forward. Okay, so that's Friday, right? When the market opens, you don't know what's going to happen. Those with big money they know what's going to happen. So you have to wait for them to give you what they intend to do. And that's why I usually say I'm watching Monday, Tuesday, because once Monday, Tuesday trades, especially Monday, you have a feel of what the market is going to do. Okay, so I'm gonna bring one candle. So that's Monday. So straight away, if you are thinking of shorting it, straight away you will start having some doubts, because now, well, we are not going down, it looks like we are going up. And then here, this will completely blow your mind off. Why? Because now everything looks like it wants to go up, right? Because that's Monday, that's Tuesday, we're going up. Remember, I said Monday, Tuesday, if I want to go down, Monday, Tuesday go up first, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday go down. That's what I'm looking for. So Monday, Tuesday we did go up. Okay, on the lower time frame, I was short here. I was short here with a stop there. Okay, so that's where my stop was. I didn't rule out the fact that price can go here up and continue going higher. So when I went short and price went here, I still was in my trade. I didn't close it. It hasn't changed anything for me, because to drop and continue going down. And then I had joy, price came back down. So if you're not strong psychologically, you would have closed your trade. Okay, price came back down, and then it went higher and it stopped me out right here. If you're not strong with what you're doing, you will go long. Okay, you will go long, or you will break, because now everything doesn't make sense to you. You don't understand what's going on, and then yeah, you start doing all kind of things which is not necessary. So once I got stopped out, I'm looking for why, and that's one thing you need to do. Why did you get stopped out? So what's actually happening? What was happening was this pair was retracing. Okay, this pair was retracing, and there was a retracement and something that I don't want to talk about. The CAD, the Canadian dollar, not the pound, the Canadian dollar, the futures of Canadian dollar was weak. It was dropping. So when that happened, it drove okay, I think I've played it. I can't reverse, can I? Yeah, okay, reverse. Okay, the futures was dropping, and that's what caused this to rally. And all this is, again, like I said, price has to go up first to go down. So all this was just a fake out to drive all the sellers out of the market. How would you know that? You have to do a bit more studies to understand it. So as this was rallying, it was just to drive the sellers out of the market and then drop it. So you can see, as soon as they cleared everyone, including myself, because that's where my stop was. Now you see how it works. Okay, they drove everyone out, So if your stop is here, you are out. If your stop is there, you are out. If your stop is there, you are out. Okay, drove it up there and then completely sank it with 2 candles. Amazing, now drive everyone out and then 2 candles, drop it all the way back down. This is a 4 hour. Okay, it took them days to drive price up. 3 days. They took it down in 8 hours. 8 hours. That's the magnitude of how big money influenced the market. Okay, let's go back into this one and I'll show you. It took them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to bring the market down. Here, how long did it take? 1, 2, 3 to come back up. Yeah, that's one thing you have to learn quickly. If you don't, you'll get hurt in this market. Okay, let's go back here and let's drop down to the 4 hour. They did take this up with days, but it took a few hours to drop it, right? If you're not careful, a lot of people get hurt in the market following this. You need to do a bit more studies to understand it, but once you do, everything will make sense why the price does what it does. Same thing here. Look, it took how many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? 4 hour candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. They took 1, 2, 3, 4 to bring it completely down. It is very scary. Okay, so going forward, try not to chase the market in one direction when everything is pointing to the opposite. Okay, when you do your analysis and price is meant to be going up, expect it to go down first. And if you do analysis and price is meant to go down, expect it to go up first. So that brings me back to the Monday, Tuesday. Why I expect Monday, Tuesday to go up first. Because when we open the market on Sunday, you want to see that. Okay, that's called manipulation. You want to see that. You want to see the market give you something. So this is what I was expecting. Okay, but not this. I was expecting just that Monday, Tuesday give me this, and then Wednesday drop. But it can be dramatic sometimes doing this kind of thing. Okay, so you really need to pay attention when market opens on Sunday. Don't jump in, okay, because you don't know what the guys with big money are going to do. You don't know what the guys with big money are going to do for the week. So don't jump in and start thinking, okay, you figure out what the week is going to do, because you don't. Usually price is going to do completely opposite of what you're expecting. So it takes understanding to catch it. If you don't, then you get hurt, right? So it brings me back to this again, why this dropped on Monday, Tuesday. Okay, same thing. If they want to go up, they have to go down first. So that's why I expected that low to be taken out, because when we closed on Friday, people were already long. Okay, people were already long, and retail traders. This is a retail move. This is an institutional move. So retail traders were long, trying to buy this, and usually they don't have lots of capital, so they will place their stop below the recent low, so that one, and then we sweep them out and then take it the opposite direction. Same thing here. This is an institutional move. This is a retail, so they start buying it. kill them here and then take it higher. Okay, same thing here, start buying it, kill them and then take it higher. So I would just want to show you quickly, if you don't believe that I took this one, okay, it's here, right there, and yes, it's a demo account, right? I'm not showing a real account. So when price went above that high, I took a sell right there and took it down, and then I took another entry here, and I'm expecting it to come to the levels that I talked about. So the levels that you need to be watching, is there, that one and that one. Okay, this week I am still bearish on these pairs, but use this week as an example of what I've just taught you. Okay, get rid of the replay, replay. Okay, what I've taught you today, right? Wait for Monday, Tuesday to place in what it's going to do, especially Monday. Definitely Monday, wait for that, and then once you see what happens on Monday, if Monday trades down, wait for Tuesday, because they have to take it up first. That's the business model. Okay, those with big money, that's how they trade. They have to do that because the market moves on pairing up on orders. If you have a buyer here, you have a seller here. If you have a buyer here, you have a seller there. So if the market is down here, no one is willing to sell it. Okay, everyone wants to buy. Where would they get sellers? Here. So they have to drive price up. Once they drive price up, it will get to a level where there will be willing sellers. Where are the willing sellers? Above a high. That's where willing sellers are. Because if you go short, okay, if you go short, you have to close your trade with a stop loss, and that stop loss is what they need. Go back and watch every high on your any time frame. Go back and watch it. Okay, above here, that's where willing sellers are. Above here, that's where willing sellers are. Below lows, that's where willing buyers are. Real willing buyers, not retail buyers. Those with big money, that's where they look for the sellers, and below, that's where they look for the buyers. So now that the week has closed, right, where are the willing sellers? Okay, now you have something to watch out for. Willing sellers are above here and above there. So on the lower time frame, it looks something like this. There's willing sellers above here and willing sellers above there. So going in Monday, Tuesday, willing sellers are here. Okay, those willing to sell the market are there. So if Monday drops, Tuesday, Wednesday, expect something like this before the drop, because they have to get them. They have to pick the positions from somewhere. Okay, that's the nature of the business, and that's how they trade. Now you know. Okay, so price drops, willing sellers will be here. Price rallies, willing sellers are there and here. So they will pick out one of them and then sink it. But if it does come up here, watch it. don't go in and straight sell it, because if you do, probably they want to take it higher and you get hurt. So once you get up here, look for rejection. If you start rejecting, then you go in like we did here. Remove everything. Like we went up here, okay, above this high, we went there and then we reject. Okay, you want to see the rejection. If we see the rejection, then that's willing sellers in the market, and the rest is history. So next week, this week, still bearish on this. The targets are still there. On the pound, look for, now that we've got to the first one, let's take this one off. Look for the second one and here. That's the next one. Okay, we hit the first one, the second one is there, and then this. All right. On this, it's there, 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 and then ultimately, if we have a dramatic move, we look here. Right, these down candles in here, demand zone here, there. If we have dramatic, what will negate that? What will make me think otherwise? Okay, I'll look at how we trade. I don't think it will happen, but if they do come above here, it's no good. Okay, if they do come above here, that trade idea is no good. But I don't see that. Not with this drop. I don't see that happening. Anything is possible, but I don't see that happening. So if anything, your stop goes above here, and these are your targets for the week. Okay, I've already talked about that. I want to bring in this one just because it's too good to avoid it. Right, I know I didn't talk about it, but boy, did one move to my target. I did trade this. I didn't share it, but I did trade it. Okay. Again, the concept I just said above this high, pick up orders, send it down. Okay. So I went short in here. I went short in there after the rejection, short in there, and took my tag and took my profit right here. Okay, right there. Very the only one I didn't trade is this one, which again, I'm not gonna catch all of them. Right, this is the only one I didn't trade, but go back and watch my videos. I talked about this dropping into that level, especially this one. Yeah, especially these two levels. I talked about them. That actually I talked about it last week, that if you do go below these equal lows, okay, then I'll be looking for a day trade to come here. I didn't look at it, honestly. I could have, but I didn't. So once we went below this low, and that was a day trade to come to that level right there. I honestly was so zoomed into this 4 pairs and this one. And this one, this drop as well. I was too zoomed into this trade. I didn't pay attention to that one. So the trades I actually took is this short, that one short, that one short, and that one short. And that's the only trade I took this week. Okay, I know this has been a very long video, but it's worth it. I want to bring in this because I think this has got room to fall as well. Pay attention to this low. I'm not gonna say much, okay? Pay attention to this low and that one. Pay attention to them because I can see us dropping there. I can see us dropping there. Alright, so that's another one to add to the pound, dollar, and pound CAD. And the pound yen, let's have a look at the weekly, and I'll close with that one. Pay attention to that one. Okay, that's the next drop, that the level, that the demand zone starts from there. That's a rally, base rally, starts from here. So that's the next stop. That's the next stop. It should drop there. So Monday, now you've learned something. Monday, Tuesday, see how we trade. If we open Sunday and we gap down, then that's it. It's gonna continue going down. If we gap up, then that's good, because that's what you want to see, and then a drop. Okay, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Monday we gap down and then we continue going down. So if we do gap down, then we look here. If we gap up, then that's good, gives us room to go short. All right, okay. I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna start talking a bit about psychology, the psychological side of trading. There's going to be a separate video on its own. Watch out for that one. Okay, I think most traders kind of have issues on that side. I did as well, and there are a couple of things I've read and it has helped me, so I want to share it so that you can also do the same thing, because sometimes you just need a small shift of psychology and everything should be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna do a separate video on that, and hopefully that will help you. Okay, sorry that I took too much time today. Kind of the teaching is quite needed, because sometimes you need to understand certain things in the market. All right, so have a pleasant weekend and enjoy life. Don't worry too much, because you can't control the market. Okay, take what it gives you and don't let it take too much from you. Stay blessed and be safe.